Hey everyone, this is Chad from GadgetGuruHD.com, and in this video I'll be explaining what I dislike about the new HTC One M8. But before we get started, I would like to mention that the HTC One is without a doubt one of the best smartphones of 2014, and despite everything mentioned in this video, I'm using it as my daily phone, and probably will continue to for at least the next several months. The first thing I'm not a fan of on the M8 is the big black bar underneath the screen. It's a huge waste of screen real estate, and I do understand that HTC wants its brand name somewhere on the phone, but instead of using on-screen buttons, why not use the back, home, and recent on the bottom bezel? I prefer the approach of the Moto X, where it has a 4.7-inch screen on a device the size of the iPhone. The M8 is surprisingly slippery, and if you've ever felt both the M8 and M7 side by side, you'll notice that the M7 has a polycarbonate ring going around its edges, which adds some good grip when using the phone in one hand. On the M8, HTC opted to go with a 90% aluminum design, which eliminated the polycarbonate and covered the whole device with aluminum. While in theory this sounds awesome, it does make the phone more prone to drops due to the slick finish and lack of grippy edges. This next thing that we're about to discuss isn't really a negative because it's somewhat expected, but it is important to note that the aluminum backing on the M8 is very susceptible to light scratches and nicks. After only a couple days of usage, I already found the M8 to have quite a few scratches, and I haven't even dropped the phone at all. So if you do decide to get it, then I would recommend picking up a clear case like the SupCase one on the screen now. I actually did recently purchase this, and I did because it has a nice clear back, so you can still see the aluminum back, and plus it's only several bucks, so even if it sucks, it's not like I lost much anyway. Another drawback with the aluminum back is that the HTC One M8 isn't capable of wireless charging. For some this isn't a big deal, but it's very easy to get used to wireless charging, and it's a real bummer when you upgrade to a phone that lacks features your old one had. Another disappointment to me was the fact that you can't double tap to lock the device. Now this is a software feature though, so hopefully HTC does fix it in a future update. In my case, the camera quality was pretty solid, but the 4-megapixel camera just wasn't good enough when I cropped pictures or wanted to zoom into anything. So those right there were my only complaints with the HTC One 2014, but before you go thinking that the M8 is some horrible phone, be sure to check the links in the description for more of my other comparisons, videos, and also some HTC One M8 case reviews. And if you haven't already subscribed, then now is a great time to do so, as we will be putting up tons more content on the Galaxy S5, and of course on the M8. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see all of you in the next video.